Hey guys, what's up? My name's Hope. I'm a full-time nurse and a part-time reseller. I have a lot of updates for you, and so before we get to our regular scheduled program and I get back into the swing of things, I just wanted to kind of, give you an update, do a little chit-chat update video. There's been a lot going on, and I'm the type of person who just needs to let it out, and I've been meaning to film for a while, but everything is just, it's wild and crazy around here. Life, you know? So that's what we're gonna do today. It's just an update video. Sorry, it's not a haul, but that's coming soon. I have 3 hauls that are coming soon, but I just felt like I needed to let everyone know and to get it all off my chest before I brought back the regular scheduled program and what you guys are here for. So anyways, I haven't filmed. It's been like a month and a half. My birthday was May 17th, and me and my husband went away to the Cyprus for my birthday. And I don't know if you guys know what the Cyprus are, but it's like the super romantic place, and they have we had a swimming pool, our very own swimming pool, and like steam room and spa all inside our room. It's really, really fun. And yeah. Never been there before, so we went and did that, and we went thrifting that day, and I still haven't filmed that haul. But the night we were at the Cyprus on my birthday, I found a lump in my breast, and I'm like, wow, what a mood kill, right? Yeah. So I found a lump, and I immediately the next day called the doctor. Because it didn't feel like any of the lumps I've had before, and believe me, I've had several lumps before. This is not my first rodeo. My mom, and it was my 37th birthday. I'm not gonna cry, I'm gonna try really hard not to cry, but it was my 37th birthday. And my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer on her 37th birthday. So I'm like, this cannot be happening. Right? This cannot be happening. My mom actually had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in her breast, which is super rare. And then my grandmother, my mom's mom, she's passed away from breast cancer. She was diagnosed, I think, right around 50, 49, 50. So I was freaking out because it felt like a rock, and it didn't feel normal like any other breast lump. I've been getting mammograms every year since I was 30 because I am there's like a scoring card, and if you're like over 20 in the risk category, I'm like a 22 as far as like score goes, and so they recommend yearly mammograms and then rotating with MRIs. So I'm supposed to get MRI 6 months, 6 months later mammogram, 6 months, it's like that. I've not gotten an MRI. Usually I'm pretty, after my mammogram and then ultrasound and biopsy, I'm always like, okay, I don't want to get an MRI. So I've been doing that for 7 years now, and I've had a few scares. My breast tissue is really dense, so it's also really hard to see anything, and they have to really spread me out because there's lots of little things that always show up, and then usually I always have a lump that they want to check out, because I self-exam religiously. I'm kind of psychotic about it. So I've had biopsies, I've had clips put in, I've had multiple tumors, but they end up being benign. They're called fibroadenomas, and so far they've been benign, and this one just didn't feel like the other ones, so I was freaking out. I've been freaking out. I'm still freaking out. I called the doctor. He put in the order for my mammo and ultrasound, my diagnostic mammogram, and when they called to schedule the appointment, and it was like a month out, they were like, we can get you until June 20th. And I was like, dear God, I hope it doesn't metastasize by then. I literally said that to her on the phone, and she didn't laugh. I mean, but holy cow, a month. So that's all that has been on my mind for a month. And I knew we had a trip to Vegas that was coming up, so we just got back. And so when that is the only thing on your mind, it's really hard to like get on camera and like be like, hey, look what I just picked up at the store. Like, you know, like I don't ever want to come on here and be fake, because I'm just not like that. So it's really hard to like put on like this everything's fine face and then like not when that's all I'm thinking about. So I just haven't filmed until now, and I had my mammogram ultrasound, and I went in and they did the mammogram, and then they did the ultrasound, and then the radiologist looked at the ultrasound and sent me back in for another mammogram, like more pictures, and then came out and said, yeah, you need a biopsy. It's 7 centimeters by 5 centimeters. 7 by 7 by 5 or something like that. Like, it's taller than it is wider, and that's never good. It has blood flow, and it is solid. It is a mass, and it is not a cyst, and it is suspicious. So that's where we're at. They had scheduled my biopsy. When did I get that mammogram? I'm like, all the days are running together. I got it right when I got back from Vegas. The Monday after I got back from Vegas. And they had scheduled my biopsy for Wednesday, like 2 days later. And then, because I have the best luck of anyone, on Monday night after my ultrasound, I was like having chills and my throat was super sore, and I'm like, oh my god, this cannot be happening. And I took my temp and it was like 99.9, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm freaking sick. My only symptoms, I had a headache, a sore throat, and a temp. And so my husband ran to the store and got a COVID test, and I was positive for COVID within like, hence the toilet paper right here. This is because my nose is still really, I'm coughing and blowing my nose all the time, and that's maybe why I sound a little funny. So I was positive within like 30 seconds. You know how it tells you to wait 10 minutes? I mean, I got 2 pink lines like right away, and I was like, oh my gosh. So then I'm thinking, oh my god, I just went into that office yesterday and I'm positive for COVID tonight. I mean, I went to get the mammogram today, like earlier in the day, and then tonight I'm positive. And I feel like maybe Sunday night my throat was starting to be sore, and I had my mom look in my throat, because I have a habit of when I open my mouth, I close my eyes. I can't do both at the same time. So she was like, yeah, it's really red. And I'm like right in her face. And my mom has like the worst health ever. Like, she really struggles and she cannot get COVID. And I'm like right in her face. She's like, yeah, it's probably just a sore throat, you know. And I'm like, yeah. And sure enough, the next day I'm positive. And I had been to that office. I mean, I wore a mask, of course, but so then I'm thinking to myself, I was fine the whole time in Vegas. And there was a freaking man on the airplane, and we were like boarding because we forgot to check in. So I was the very last seat in the back of the airplane by the restrooms, and I sat beside my son, and then like 2 rows ahead of me my daughter sat on the end by herself, and then like catty corner my husband sat on the end by himself. But like right beside me there was this man who coughed the entire flight, and I kept going like this. You know. And like facing into my son, but like he coughed and coughed. He was not wearing a mask, and I was like, what is up with this guy? Like, what the heck? I was like so irritated, and I knew there would be no mask to save he was floating into the air. And sure enough, our flight was Thursday night, super late. Like, we ended up getting in early Friday morning. And by Sunday night, Monday night, I was having symptoms and I tested positive. So I know I got it on the flight. I'm still so mad at that man. So I'm recovering from COVID today. It's like day 10 today, I think. What day is this? I don't even know. Like, I laid in bed for a week. I ended up getting pneumonia, COVID pneumonia, and my doctor put me on a Z-Pack and Duo Nebs, breathing treatments, and all the vitamins, the normal COVID vitamins. This is the second time I've had COVID, so really great. And this was way worse to me than the first time. Like, and I think maybe it's because of the pneumonia, but like every time I even still take a deep breath, like across the back of my shoulder blades, it really hurts to like breathe in. And I'm so short of breath still, like just like talking or like doing anything. Yesterday was the first time in like 8 or 9 days that I like did anything. I laid in bed the whole time. No one in my house got it, just me. So that's good. I quarantined to my bedroom the whole time. My husband, you know, brought me all the food and all the drinks and all the medicine, and yeah, so I was really, like, I felt so isolated and lonely. And then I had to call and reschedule the biopsy and tell them that I'm so sorry, I have COVID, and I probably had it, had it when I was there and I didn't know, because I had tested positive that later that night, and I like profusely apologized. I mean, I work there. I work at the hospital that I got it from, and I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I honestly had no clue. I literally just thought I had a sore throat. Oh, there's my boy.
You're filming?
It's okay. You can pass through. Go ahead, baby.
You're filming right now.
I'll cut it out.
You're filming right now?
Yeah, I'm just doing a little update video before I do my other stuff. So, yeah, so it's rescheduled for July 5th. And there was some words that they used to describe the nodule. And then don't ever, I mean, I'm a nurse and I know a lot of things, but like, don't ever go on Google because it makes it 10 times worse. And it just basically like describes the consistency of like what it looks like, and I can't think of the word now. It was like, I can't think of the word now. But like there was talk like how like usually that's malignant, and so I've just been like laying there sick with COVID and thinking, oh my god, I got this lump in my breast and what are we gonna do? But it's gonna be fine no matter what. I have a plan, so I'm just hoping it's just a weird, different kind of fibroadenoma. I'm just hoping it's benign, but if it's not, I'm just getting my boobs cut off. Like, who really cares, right? Like, just chop them and I'll get new ones. And yeah, so that's that. So I found a lump on my birthday, went to hiding, like, you know, like, just like all in my own thoughts, like just, I've been so like riddled with thoughts and fear. So I just kind of stepped away, and then I was preparing for our trip to Vegas for my husband's work conference at Cisco, and so I just focused on that and, you know, stuff around the house, and then went to Vegas. We had a great time. I seen Laura. I vlogged while I was there, so that'll be coming, and I have a haul, not a huge one, but a haul from Thrifting with Laura. And then I came home and I got COVID, and that's where I've been for a month and a half. So it's really crazy. Life is crazy. There's so much going on in the world right now. It's just horrible. And, you know, it's just nuts. Like, whew, everything is just nuts. And then there's all this, okay, so yeah, that's all my updates. So breast lump biopsy is coming on the 5th of July. I'm finally going to go back to work this coming Friday. I'm going to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I haven't worked in, it's been over 3 weeks. So, yeah, and I'm not selling anything at all. Like, I don't know what is happening. I think I know what's happening. But that leads me to the last topic of this. Oh, there's my widow baby. That's mommy boy. Whose blanket's that, Nana's?
Yeah.
Mommy's baby. He's not a baby. He'll be 16. So that leads me to the last topic, and I just want to like touch briefly on Whatnot. I think the sales are terrible because Whatnot. Is this still recording? Yeah. Not. I mean, I don't know if it's like that for everybody, but like I listed 10 or 12 new items that I got from Clothes Mentor, which is another haul that I haven't filmed, and it's coming, I promise. It's really good. And then I relisted 180 items in my closet, and it's just been crickets. Today I had a good sales day so far. I've sold 2 items and I made $700, but that's because I sold a Louis Vuitton wristlet for $600. So it's the only reason today's been good. But I've been sharing my closet like 3 times a day. I have like tried to stay as active as I can from my bed upstairs and relist, and I drop prices on some stuff thinking maybe it's just priced too high. And it has just been terrible. I don't know if it's like this for everybody. I'm also like a million YouTube videos behind. I watched a lot of Netflix in my bed and movies, like all the Harry Potters, all the Twilights. Like I just went on like an old school binge because I like to watch reseller content when I'm working. That's what keeps me motivated to like when I'm down here, like just having it on in the background. So like when I'm laying in bed I can't do anything. I didn't really want to be listening to all that because it just makes me feel like I can't do anything. So anyways, I have a whole big playlist of all the videos I missed all queued up. I've been watching some, but not a ton. Yesterday I really watched a ton when I was down here, and I overdid it and exhausted myself, and I was all like ready to film yesterday, and then I overdid it organizing and getting everything into piles for my hauls, and I ended up not filming last night like I wanted to. So anyways, I'm like, Poshmark's not doing well for me. You guys know that I like suck at eBay. I have like 30 items listed over there. I just can't get into it, and if I'm not like passionate about it or into it, then it doesn't ever happen for me. Like I have to be like super gung-ho. So then Tata was like, I think you'd really be great on Whatnot. And I'm like, I feel kind of salty towards Whatnot at this particular moment because I think this is why I'm not making any sales. And then I'm worried about like YouTube. Already the algorithm is going to hate my literal guts, and I am not gonna get my normal views because I've been gone for so long. This happens every time I take a break. I have to just claw my way back to the top. So please like, comment, subscribe. Follow along on my crazy psychotic life journey. So she's like, I think you would just do so good with your personality on Whatnot, and then you could, that'd be like easy for you to sell stuff, like bin stuff. And so I thought about it, and I'm like, I guess if you can't beat them, join them. I don't know if this is like, I hate to like dedicate time and all this stuff to another platform if it's not going to end up being like a long tail thing. But on the other side of it, it's like, I have got to do something. I'm not making anything on, it's been so bad. And, I do have a crazy death pile of stuff that needs to be listed, and, but it's just like crickets over on Posh. And, I could take time cross-listing to all these different platforms, or I could just, do live auctions. So I did sign up for the app. I'll leave my link in the description. I think if you join as like a buyer, you get $10 just for like signing up to watch the auctions. I'm not approved to sell yet. It's only been like 3 or 4 days. I think it takes a couple weeks. So I think I have some really good ideas for shows, like cute little themed shows, and I'd like to think that I'm fun. So you know, dancing, music, wine, and whatnot auctions. I think those are in my future. I know there's a lot of like people that are yay whatnot. Some people are doing super well over there. Like, I was watching some auctions and just like, holy cow, like holy cow. And then there's other people who are like overhearing about whatnot, but I enjoy like watching the auctions. I think it's super neat. And like I said, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm gonna give it a shot. Like, I'm not approved yet to sell, but I am gonna give it a shot. And I think it'd be a good way for me to like move inventory quickly. And yeah, so if you want to join or sign up, I'll leave my little link in the description. Please follow me over there, because I really don't want to like have my first show when I'm approved with like 5 followers. So if you guys like what I see in what I pick up in my hauls, just know that going forward, when I do my haul videos, I'm gonna like, I'll say this is gonna be listed on Posh and I'm gonna auction this off. That way, you know, yeah. And that's kind of how I'm gonna like change my mindset to shop. I just feel like having auctions is gonna be easier for me than listing on other platforms. Even though there's cross-listing services, I just... ADHD brain, you know it. You know it. That's the other thing. I hadn't taken my ADHD meds in like 2 weeks because I've been so sick, and then I'm in Vegas, so like, what do I need my ADHD meds for? I don't have to focus on anything but laying in a pool and drinking pina coladas. So I've just been like in this real funk, and yeah. So my doctor's gonna be so mad that I haven't been taking my meds. So anyways, I'm all signed up. It's RACKS2RICHESRESALE, same it is as it is here. So if you want to follow me, I'll leave it in the description below. If you want to sign up as a buyer, you get $10. I mean, $10 credit just for joining the app. And you could use it towards one of my first auctions. I hope they approve me soon. Anyways, you know, I think we all just gotta do what we gotta do for our own business and root each other on. And that's that. So I appreciate all your guys' prayers and thoughts for July 5th. I will, of course, let you know. I don't know why I'm getting emotional talking about it again. I've cried so much, I don't think there's any tears left. And my mom and dad are like, and George, they're like, everything's gonna be fine, like, you're really freaking out. And I'm like, I know, but it just, you know, when like it feels different, and only you know. But like, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just crazy. And maybe I'm all worked up for nothing, which is really what I'm hoping for. Like, I'm thinking the worst, but maybe it'll be the best, you know? Like, but dear Lord, I'm just like, please just take my boobs now. Like, I'm living in like this constant worry that it's gonna happen any day, anytime. Like, what day's my day? When's it my time? Because, you know, it's like hereditary, and you just never know. So, ugh, I just wish they could just take my boobs now. And my grandma was BRCA positive, my mom was BRCA negative, but still got cancer, and I've never been tested. So, and the lady at the mammogram place, and the doctors, they're like, you know, whether you carry the gene or not, you still could get it. Even people who don't carry it could still get it, so it's like, what's really the point? I mean, other than knowing. So, I don't know. If I could ever get insurance approval on it, I probably would, but I'm not gonna pay like the $10,000, $5,000, whatever it is, dollars out of pocket to get the test to make me even more scared. So, I just want them to take my boobs. Just take them. I'd like to have new perky ones anyways. So anyways, that's everything. I miss you guys so much. I really miss, like, I miss it all. Like, I miss filming the hauls and doing all the things and saving all the things, and but I have just been in a place, you know, and it's just not been fun. So that is it. What's coming is lots of hauls. I have the Savers haul from Vegas, so that'll be a vlog, like a little short Vegas vlog. I think, like, I got some footage of the Mandalay Bay Resort, and And then I got some footage when I was with Laura at Savers. And then I have the haul. So that's coming. I'm going to do that one first and work my way backwards towards my birthday. Like, the most memorable birthday of my life. Like, it was such a wonderful night, and then I find a lump. I'm like, and then I have a closed mentor haul, which isn't a lot of, it'd be a quick video, but it's really good stuff. And, then I have a massive, like, $450 haul for my birthday. I got so much stuff. So those are all coming. I also have spent the day yesterday organizing this room, my shipping station. It's all together. That's what I spent the majority of the day doing, was organizing down here. And so I am finally going to film the shipping tour with all the links to all the stuff I use, and yeah, an updated room tour. Thanks so guys. Thanks so much for sticking with me. Ooh, I know I'm the most inconsistent queen ever, but I feel like I always have something happening. But anyways, I hope everyone is safe, well, and doing alright, given the circumstances of the world right now. I'm here for you, and thank you so much for being here for me. I really appreciate it, and I will see you soon with the haul videos.